Time to turn the desk over to Jack for our first look at sports, Jack. And I guess we're talking about Slave Lake again here. And like we said earlier off the top, I mean, it was a pretty rough summer there, but no shortage of people stepping up to help them out.
Yeah, and then the AJHL, prime example right now, they're really doing their part in this fundraising campaign. Well, words can't describe the devastating impact the summer's wildfires have had on the city of Slave Lake. Houses burned to the ground and local businesses became nothing but piles of ash. It's going to be a long and hard rebuilding process, and the community is going to need some help. To do their part, the AJHL has announced that Bonnyville and Spruce Grove will play a regular season game in Slave Lake. The idea came from the Saints, who decided that one of their home games should go to fundraising efforts towards Slave Lake's Minor Hockey Association.
Finances, I imagine, are tight for some people, and so to allow the kids a chance to enjoy our sport and not be a strain on the family, I think is a tremendous thing.
The Pontiacs immediately jumped on board when they were approached with the chance to help out with the cause.
We're honored to be a part of it, to give back. I think everybody understands in this area how devastating that could be, what happened to the folks in Slave Lake, and it'll be a great game to be a part of.
The game will take place on January 25th. Now, the Pontiacs are in action tomorrow night and will be on the road. They'll be looking to stay perfect so far this young season as they roll into Drayton Valley and take on the 0-1 Thunder. Puck drop for that one is at 7:30. And then on Saturday, the Bobcats are in action again. They're coming off a tough opening weekend, but they're looking to bounce back against the 1-0 Calgary Mustangs. This one starts at 7:30 at the Civic Center, so be sure to get down there and cheer on your Bobcats. Mixed martial arts is one of the toughest sports around. The training is rigorous, and the pounding some of the fighters take, well, it can be absolutely devastating. On this week's Superstar Next Door, Matt Schumont caught up with EFC featherweight champion Greg Welsh to see what the life of an MMA fighter is all about.
Growing up, Greg Welsh loved to box, but hit a speed bump when he moved to Lloyd trying to become a better boxer.
When I moved to this town, I was looking for a boxing gym, and they didn't have a boxing gym. So then I found the Iron Circle, and then that's kind of everything just kind of escalated from there.
With the number of punches, kicks, and takedowns fighter received during the fight, there could be many ways you could get injured, but Welsh is not shy of taking a couple shots.
I get hurt worse training than I do my fights, usually, knock on wood. But yeah, like we usually get banged up in here, beating each other up a lot worse than we do when we fight, because like we'll go real hard in here, and then the fights, like it's not too often I'll do 5-5s. It's usually first or second round and it's over. So
Welsh is known for his crazy style in the octagon, earning the nickname Wild Style, but all he wants to do is go out there, win the fight, and give the fans what they want.
I just like to try to keep it exciting. Basically, I like to kind of flashy, I guess. I don't know. I don't really like saying that. I don't like being known as a flashy fighter, but I mean, I just like to keep the fans interested in the fights, right? Like, they pay money, they want to see some good stuff, so.
In his last appearance, Greg walked away with the EFC featherweight belt and is excited to be known as a champion.
When I lost my belt, I wasn't too happy, and then I dropped down and I picked this one up, and yeah, it's nice to have it back, so.
Matt Schumont, Newcap Sports.
Brought to you by your local BRP dealer. Power Merchants of St. Paul, Norsask of North Battleford, and RecTech Power Products of Lloydminster, your local BRP dealers.
And that's all the time we have for sports. But if you have a superstar that you think is worthy of going on this segment, email us at superstar@newcap.ca.